So the state has established its vaccine eligibility groups and defines who falls within Group 1A and 1B. Yet there appear to be some providers who are limiting vaccinations to a subset of those groups. For example, only people 75 years and older, but not others in Group 1B. Does that comport with the state's vaccine distribution plan? And if not, what should people do about that?
So it does not comport with the state vaccination plan. And let me explain to you why. First, the explanation of why it's 65 and older, plus people who have certain chronic health conditions that are identified by the State Department of Health Services. The reason why we wanted it to be that large is because before we expanded it to that category, we found that there were a lot of providers of vaccines that were keeping vials of vaccines on shelves until they had fully vaccinated everybody that fell within category 1A, or as you're talking about, until they vaccinate everybody who is age 75 and older. In a pandemic situation, the worst location for a vaccine to be found is on a shelf. What we are urging and focusing on, and that is providing vaccines to providers who are able to immediately, within 24 to 48 hours, get those vaccines into Texans. The only value a vaccine has is when it is administered to a person. I understand that the mathematical probability of somebody age 75 and older is slightly higher for meeting the worst consequences of COVID, but also similarly mathematically, if we cover people age 65 and older, as well as people who have these chronic health conditions, we're doing all we can to make sure that we minimize hospitalizations and minimize the loss of life. But if vaccines are sitting on shelves, we actually are not minimizing the loss of life. It may be contributing to the loss of life. As a result, we're working to make sure that every provider is administering this as quickly as possible. And that is one of the reasons why we've gone to these mass vaccine sites where all of these locations demonstrate that within just a few hours, they were able to administer thousands of vaccines. It is that type of process that's going to lead to a greater sense of progress toward herd immunity, a greater sense of reducing the spread of COVID-19, and definitely achieving the goal of reducing the number of people who can contract COVID-19.
Hi, I'm Tarish Anand, President of the Indo-American Chamber of Commerce of Greater Houston. We hope you enjoyed this video. For more videos and to learn about the Chamber and our events, visit IACCGH.com. Thank you.